What Twice did in 2025 will shock you: sold-out stadiums, fashion runways, BS show drama, and a Netflix soundtrack that broke records. As the calendar flips to the end of 2025, the K-pop landscape continues to be illuminated by the radiant presence of Twice, one of the most influential girl groups in the industry's history. Formed by JYP Entertainment through the survival show 16 in 2015, Twice has evolved from fresh-faced rookies to global superstars, captivating audiences with their infectious energy, impeccable choreography, and a discography that blends bubblegum pop with deeper emotional resonance. This year, marking their 10th anniversary, has been nothing short of monumental for the 9-member group: Nayeon, Jeonjae, Momo, Sana, Jihyo, Mina, Dayan, Chaeyoung, and Suyu. Amidst celebrations, groundbreaking performances, and creative contributions, Twice is currently embarking on their ambitious This Is For World Tour, supporting their 2025 album of the same name, with shows extending well into 2026. This article delves into the group's stellar year, exploring their tour, anniversary festivities, high-profile appearances like headlining the Victoria's Secret fashion show, and their foray into film soundtracks with K-pop Demon Hunters. Through it all, Twice proves why they remain at the pinnacle of K-pop, blending nostalgia with forward momentum. To fully appreciate Twice's achievements in 2025, it's essential to revisit their journey. Debuting on October 20, 2015, with the mini-album The Story Begins and the hit single, Like OOHAHH, Twice quickly established themselves as the nation's girl group in South Korea. Their early success was fueled by a string of chart-topping tracks like Cheer Up, TT, and Signal, each accompanied by viral dances that transcended language barriers. By 2017, they had conquered Japan with their first Japanese album #Twice, becoming one of the best-selling foreign acts in the country. The group's international breakthrough came in the late 2010s and early 2020s. Albums like Fancy You, 2019, and Eyes Wide Open, 2020, showcased a maturing sound, incorporating elements of EDM, retro synthpop, and R&B. Hits such as Feel Special and I Can't Stop Me highlighted their resilience amid personal challenges, including health hiatuses for members like Mina and Jeonjae. By 2021, Twice made history as the first Korean girl group to chart on the Billboard Hot 100 with The Feels, an English-language single that embodied their playful charm. Entering the mid-2020s, Twice diversified their portfolio. Solo debuts began with Nayeon's I Am Nayeon in 2022, followed by Jihyo's Zone and Suyu's solo endeavors. Subunits like Misamo, Mina, Sana, Momo released their own music, expanding the group's reach. Their 2023 to 2024 Ready to Be World Tour grossed over $100 million, solidifying their status as touring powerhouses. With over 20 million albums sold worldwide, Twice has not only dominated charts but also influenced fashion, beauty, and youth culture globally. Their fandom, once, has grown into a dedicated community, supporting the group through thick and thin. In 2025, as they celebrated a decade in the industry, Twice reflected on this legacy while pushing boundaries. Their activities this year have been a perfect blend of honoring the past and embracing the future, culminating in what many call their most triumphant era yet. Twice's 10th anniversary on October 20, 2025, was not just a milestone but a full-fledged festival of gratitude and innovation. Kicking off in September, the celebrations were themed around 10V Universe, a conceptual time-traveling narrative that symbolized the group's enduring bond with fans. Pre-sale tickets for related events sold out in minutes, underscoring their unwavering popularity. One of the highlights was the release of a special album titled 10, The Story Goes On September 20, 2025. This EP featured new tracks that revisited their debut era while incorporating modern production. The lead single, a reimagined version of Like OOHAHH, blended with contemporary beats, topped charts in Korea and Japan. The album included fan-voted B-sides and heartfelt letters from each member, making it a collector's item. Accompanying the release was a music video that chronicled their 10-year journey, filled with Easter eggs from past MVs. The anniversary fan meeting, held on October 20 at the KSPO Dome in Seoul, was a sold-out spectacle. Titled 10V Universe, it featured live performances, games, and emotional speeches. Fans were treated to a massive cake-cutting ceremony, with TWICE expressing thanks for Once's support. International fans joined via live streams, and the event included surprise guest appearances from fellow JYP artists like Stray Kids and ITZY. Adding to the festivities, TWICE launched a pop-up store in Seoul's Yongsan district from October 17 to 26. The store offered member-designed merchandise, including clothing, accessories, and photo books. Interactive elements like photo booths and AR experiences allowed fans to time travel through TWICE's history. Similar pop-ups appeared in Tokyo, Los Angeles, and Mumbai, fostering global participation. Google even joined the party, creating a special Easter egg for searches of TWICE. Users were greeted with animated confetti and a playlist of the group's hits, a nod to their digital dominance. Additionally, a documentary film 1 in a Mil 10N premiered on October 20, exploring the true reason behind TWICE's success through behind-the-scenes footage and interviews. These celebrations weren't just nostalgic, they reinforced TWICE's community-focused ethos. In interviews, leader Jihyo emphasized, "Our 10th year is about giving back. Once made us who we are." The events generated massive social media buzz, with hashtag TWICE10th trending worldwide for days. At the heart of TWICE's 2025 triumphs is their fourth full-length album, This Is 4, released in early 2025. This 12-track opus represents a bold evolution, blending their signature catchy hooks with introspective lyrics about love, self-empowerment, and gratitude. The title track, This Is 4, is an anthemic pop banger with soaring choruses and intricate dance breaks, dedicated to fans and the group's journey. The album features diverse genres, upbeat tracks like Strategy, which later gained fame through performances, incorporate trap elements, while ballads such as The Story Goes On echo their anniversary theme. Collaborations with international producers, including those from their tour creative team, elevated the production quality. Critics praised This Is 4 for its maturity. Billboard noted its seamless fusion of nostalgia and innovation, while Korean outlets hailed it as TWICE's most cohesive work. Commercially, it debuted at number 1 on the JN album chart and entered the Billboard 200's top 10, marking their highest U.S. entry. Music videos, shot in lavish sets, amassed hundreds of millions of views on YouTube. Member contributions shone brightly. Chaeyoung and Daeun penned lyrics for several songs, adding personal touches. The album's rollout included teaser photos, concept films, and live sessions, building anticipation. This Is 4 not only supported the tour but also set the stage for their anniversary, with themes of dedication resonating throughout the year. As of December 27, 2025, TWICE is deep into their This Is 4 World Tour, a massive undertaking that began on July 19 at Incheon's Inspire Arena and is slated to conclude on June 4, 2026. At London's The O2 Arena. With 78 shows across Asia, North America, Europe, and Latin America, this tour is projected to be their most ambitious yet, potentially becoming the highest-attended North American tour by a K-pop act. The tour supports This Is 4 but incorporates hits from their entire discography, creating a set list that spans a decade. Opening with This Is 4, the shows feature high-energy choreography, stunning visuals, and interactive segments where fans vote for encores. Special effects, including pyrotechnics and LED screens depicting the 10V universe, enhance the immersive experience. Key dates include sold-out stadium shows in Tokyo, Seoul, and Los Angeles. In North America, stops at venues like Atlanta's State Farm Arena on February 27, 2026, and Chicago's United Center on April 6 to 7, 2026. Had been expanded due to demand. European legs added second dates in cities like Paris and Berlin, reflecting their growing fanbase. Behind the scenes, the tour boasts a top-tier creative team, ensuring flawless execution. Members have shared vlogs from rehearsals, highlighting their dedication despite a grueling schedule. Fan interactions, like high-touch events and sound checks, strengthen the Once connection. As the tour extends into 2026, it promises more surprises, possibly including new music teases. In a crossover that blended K-pop with high fashion, for TWICE members, Nayeon, Jihyo, Momo, and Tsuyu, headlined the 2025 Victoria's Secret fashion show on October 15 in New York. This appearance coincided with their anniversary, making it a special moment as described by the group. Performing strategy and an extended "This Is For," the quartet strutted the runway alongside models, including Olympic gymnast Suni Lee in her debut. Their outfits, sparkling ensembles blending lingerie aesthetics with K-pop flair, drew praise for empowering femininity. Despite some criticism over vocal performances, the set was a hit, amassing millions of views on YouTube and TikTok. This gig highlighted Twice's fashion influence. Members have long been brand ambassadors for luxury labels, and this show elevated their global visibility. Backstage footage showed their excitement, with Tsuyu overcoming a cold to deliver a stellar performance. Twice's versatility shone in their contribution to the Netflix animated film K-pop Demon Hunters, released on June 20, 2025. The movie, about a girl group fighting demons, featured an original soundtrack with Twice's Takedown, performed by Jeonjaeon, Jihyo, and Chaeyoung. The track, a fierce hip-hop number with venomous lyrics as a battle cry, fits the film's theme. Released as a lyric video, it garnered praise for its energy and vocal prowess. The soundtrack, including other K-pop artists, became a streaming hit, blending genres and tying into the movie's success. Fans speculated on fuller involvement, but this collaboration marked Twice's entry into film music, expanding their artistic scope. Beyond these highlights, 2025 saw individual members thrive. Nayeon released a solo single, Momo starred in a dance variety show, and Tsuyu pursued modeling. The group also engaged in philanthropy, donating to causes like mental health and education. Twice's influence extends to breaking barriers for women in music, promoting body positivity and self-love. Their success inspires new generations of idols. As the This Is For tour continues into 2026, Twice shows no signs of slowing. Rumors of new subunit projects and potential acting roles circulate. With their contract renewal in 2022, the group is poised for longevity. In conclusion, 2025 has been a banner year for Twice, blending celebration, innovation, and global outreach. From anniversary extravaganzas to tour triumphs, Victoria's Secret glamour, and soundtrack contributions, they've reaffirmed their status as K-pop queens. As Jihyo aptly said, this is for once, and for the next decade. Here's to more milestones.